233. This is not at all surprise. And then this is one of the famous joseki here. Black 233. Yeah, seems like these days just hane and capture. There is exchange 1 stone and 2 stone. This is very popular. You know, this is a joseki for many years, and this is one of popular joseki these days. And then now black has leather here, so hane and cut, and white ataris and black squeeze, and then this joseki. So normally when black has leather over here, so I mean this one. When black has leather for this, black choose this variation. And of course white can choose just here atari capture and connect. This is also playable for both. Anyway, the actual game white play this, and right now black has leather, so white didn't play this. So this is a little bit slightly good for black. So actual game white hane. So this is the move we play when white doesn't have a leather. Means black would cut and escape, and black atari, and now just sacrifice. Because if white is going out like that, so black can just make eye here, and then now still black can connect, and this is still leather, and when white is escaping, black can just surround net and just subdue the corner. The corner is really big, so white doesn't save the 1 stone. R14. Yeah, of course white can play R14, but it is considered black is better. Black is slightly better. So white just give up, black captures, and white move. And then jump. Yeah, this variation is fighting for both. And also when white has leather, white just jump and black jump. This is slightly good for white. Anyway, so it's only fight. And then, so actually the idea for white is white can give up 3 stones whenever. If white has many territory on the right side and some center move, and black cut here immediately. So normally here black can consider just the knight move, and white also can play here. It looks a little bit painful. Or white can just play away. But Jinseo, he's fighter, so attach and cross cut immediately. And then right. So this is a typical mistake for many Q players or low down level. So this is a cross cut now. They are cross cut. When you see cross cut, just extend somewhere. Never at okay. The actual game might attack it first and extend. The idea is white wanted to make heavier for black and extend. Anyway, so don't attack any stones, because now black stones are all connected, but meantime white 4 stones are all separated. So when you get cross cut, first intuition should be extend somewhere, but that one you need to decide. It depends on situation. White should extend here or the other side. So in this moment there's weakness at Q13, so you need to extend here eventually. Yeah, so actual game white attacked and extend. So don't Atari. Okay, because if you Atari, and eventually white has to come back at R12. And the Atari here, it helped black to go out. Yes, because I saw so many times when there is some cross card, just Atari, somewhere, Atari, now white is very strong, black has so many weaknesses, and also the one stone became weak. So just extend to Atari. And if your opponent Atari, then now black is stronger and white is weaker. So white would extend, and black also extend, white would extend. This is normal. Okay, white extended, and black just cut here. Of course, black, if black wants to fight, black can extend normally. But the problem is right now the black group in the middle. If black extends, white will push and surround. So black will give up the cutting stone. So cut and push one more and Atari. So white got territory on the right side and black got influence. But this is an even result. And white played here. So it means white prevent black's. Let's say white can play here, black plays here. So black can make territory. So the idea is this is an exchange. If black answer, now white plays away. So it prevents black's extension. And now white can cut. Okay. Black black didn't answer. And then white turn. So I guess white was worried about his influence here. So turn and black jumps. So right now white has more territory because white took all of territory on the right side. And black has really good influence. And exchange and two space jump. Of course you can play one space jump or knight move or okay. And now black blocked here. Anyway, corner is really big. If black plays away, white would slide. And now those two stones are really weak, so black has to extension. And white, maybe white still white can reduce. Black just keep the corner and white reduced. So basically those three stones are not important because black is already very strong upper side, and on the right side the middle group is really strong. That means those three stones are not that important. So if white is trying to save and black can just attack, even if white leaves inside, first it's not sure white can live inside, but white will, black can get benefit from the other side. D13 or C13. I think these days they play two space jump a lot, but in this moment white doesn't play a lot the large knight move. But D13 they play more. I guess the idea is anyway when black takes 3-3, white cannot capture, so white has to let black connect. And this anyway black gets corner and white will get side. But when white has two space jump, white has more space than one space jump or knight move. I think this is the idea. but yeah, the actual game black just yeah, kept 3 stones, and it's already good exchange for white because white already limit black's potential, and then play away. Yeah, this is a good point. First, white can make territory on the side and also give pressure for those 4 stones. And black honey and double honey. So black has big framework here. So here also. So he wants to make something in the middle. And white just jumped and extend and take big space. So right now this is just a even game. Push. Yeah, so still those 2 stones are not that strong. So white wants to settle. Yeah, reinforce, and meantime make a little bit exchange here. But of course, if black answers here, white exchange, connect, and now white is strong enough. Why not K3, K4? K3, K4 kind of same, it's not that big different. No, of course white can play K4. But anyway, the direction should be bottom side. And black just pip here. And white ignore it. So finally the fight begins. And attach, bump and extend, jump. So black Shinjisa thinks he doesn't matter even if white break all the points upper side, because more important thing is attacking the middle group. Anyway, he has to use the influence here. This is all influence. M3? Oh, no. If black plays M3 right now, white wouldn't answer. Wouldn't respond. Like this. So before, where is it? This? Yeah, no. If black plays here, white maybe play here. Try to attack this group. And when black is trying to push here, just white can make territory here naturally. So this, attach and bump and cut. So 2 space jump, you can make more points. But meantime, white has more weakness. Atari and connected. So finally white just gave up corner, which is pretty big. So white reduced all the points on the upper side, but black got corner like that. And jump. So still this is an even game. And now shoulder hit, jump. So the idea of shoulder hit is, of course, black wants to reduce white's potential on the bottom side. And meantime, black is attacking this group. So this group has later, anytime black can make sente here, and maybe white can make hi-fi, one eye here if white plays one more. So white doesn't have 2 eyes yet, so it's attacking move. White attach, connect, and cut. So black doesn't let white connect on the bottom side and middle. And extend, push, and jump. So white push it here to make sure eye space in the middle, because white can make this all the center exchanges. And the actual game, it is center and black play here. So this is a very complicated game, because also it is 20 seconds fissure, so it's kind of 20 seconds for me, so it is really fast, so they just follow their intuition. So black play this or some exchange and cut, so white went out. Yeah, suddenly you can see big exchange here. Black went out and white black subdue those 5 stones and white cut the bottom stone. So according to AI graph, so right now black was a little bit ahead, like 70%. Black was 70%. So here black should have just tiger's mouth here and white extend and just make territory on the bottom side. It was AI's recommendation. But actual game, maybe Shinjilsa thought, oh, I can capture those 5 stones right now. If white is escaping and black can get those 6, 7 stones. It is way bigger. So Shinjilsa, he started fight and then just white jumped. And now it was really complicated. And white attached and tried to cut both group because black is now also alive. Black's connected and honey and connect here. And black played this one. So it turns out the first mistake because so black thinks black wanted to reduce white's delivery, but black had to play here. Oh yeah, because I will tell you why. The actual game, white reduced his eye potential, eye space, and black turns, and now white pushed it here. And I guess the first plan for black was block here right away. But now this is a big problem for black. When black blocks here, white can play here. Q9. It looks very strange move, but this is really nice. Now it's double snapback. Snapback miai. A, snapback here. B, snapback here. Because black cannot Atari. It's self-Atari. So I guess Shinjilsa didn't see this move. Maybe he forgot when he blocked here. Hello. So black just pull back. And now white can make eye here. If black played S8, even if white bombs, just turn, white has 0 eye. So actually black was capturing white stone, but now white can make eye here. This is such a big difference. And then black attach. Honey. Connect and connect. Suddenly the black corner is dead. And now black blocked here. So yeah, basically black lost 1 move here. And then white to exchange. So black captured 3 stones, but black's whole group is dead in the corner. So now black was failed. Because of this move, I think. And now black is trying to capture the middle group. But now there's 1.5 eye. And white is making another eye upper side. also breaking all the points. Black jump. So now white is trying to make eyes in the middle. But just sacrifice 3 stones and connect everything. So now it's game over. So now actual game black try to make complicated. So just try to capture, but black don't have many liberties. White has more liberties than black. This is 4 side. So this group against this group, they are in the capturing race, but even this is also Sente, and white has way more liberties. So this is the actual game, and black resigned because black can make ko, but black has to play here and drawing and Atari. Play here, this capture, reduce. So black shouldn't connect. So black has to win ko twice, once and twice. Whereas white plays away twice, and still black can make only seki. Okay, so this game, yeah, I think when they play each other, Shinjinseo's style is just a huge fighter, and Park Jong-hwan, his reading is really strong, and compared to Shinjinseo, he's defensive. So Shinjinseo try to do something, but Park Jong-hwan just always defense, and then the result is always go for white, go for Park Jong-hwan. That's why they are result for both. So after finishing this game, Park Jong-hwan won 15 games and Shinjinseo won 4 games. That is really strange because they are top first and top second, but 15 to 4, this is a huge difference. So like here, Shinjinseo was a little bit slightly ahead, but he wanted to fight first, and Park Jong-hwan just defend. And also, I guess this is a huge difference because later black had to come back here. And then, yeah, at the end, black's corner was dead and Park Jong-hwan won the game. Okay, yeah, this is a very complicated game. Still, yeah, but yes, from the beginning here to the end, they always fight. But white got corner, and yeah, anyway, corner was huge. Although black captured those 5 stones, corner is always big. So Park Jong-hwan won. Okay. So the Youngsung Cup is this is the second time Youngsung Cup in Korea, but Youngsung is Chinese company. Actually, they sponsor Youngsung Cup in Japan, and not Chinese company, Japanese company. So they sponsor in Japan first, and they sponsor for Korea, and also sponsor in China. So normally the winner of Youngsung Cup, each country, they will make some final. So in Korea, Park Jong-hwan won the Youngsung Cup. In Japan, Ichiri Kiryu, he won, right? And also China, Zhang Weijie, he won the game. So soon they will play the final Youngsung Cup. Okay. Yeah, now Park Jung-hwa is winning 5 times in a row against Shin Jinseo. I think this is also some mental problem for Shin Jinseo. I think some trauma.